In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to use the electric brushing machine, and I'll be introducing both types of tools. One is the regular brush, large size for larger parts of the body and the cheeks area. The smaller one for getting around the nose area, across the top, between the eyes, and where it's difficult to get. The brushes are the most commonly used tool. They'll be used in a clockwise, counterclockwise rotation depending on the side of the face that you're on, because it goes from, remember, our insertion to origin rule. And when you're using the electric tools, because it stimulates muscle fibers, it needs to be done in insertion to origin. It also stimulates blood and lymph. So when you're preparing your client, you'll prepare the décolleté area too, will be cleansed, and you can use it with a scrub or you can just use it in a plain cleanse. The other tool is more of a smooth surface, and this is more of a buffing type tool, and it's recommended for mature, very sensitive skin because it doesn't get a hold of the muscle and twist it like the brushes do. It's more of a surface stimuli. Both of these tools stimulate blood and lymph, and as such, when you're doing that, you'll be starting on the décolleté. When you put your brush into your handle, you will shove it till you hear it click. When you hear it click, this one, and you want your brushing machine to have two dials. One goes clockwise, one goes counterclockwise. When you push your button up, the tool is going clockwise. When you push the button down, it's going counterclockwise. And this will be determined by which side of the face and décolleté that you're actually on. So when you're actually using the machine and you've cleansed your client and she has cleansing cream, the brushes need to be kept damp, not wet because you'll sling water all over the place, but the skin needs to be kept damp. So it's really good to use it in conjunction with the steamer. But remember that the steamer needs to hit the client from the forehead and go down and out. If it hits the chin and goes up, it's blowing everything into your face, up her nose, and so it's best if the steamer hits the forehead and goes down and out. And of course, if the client has a cold or cold blood, you don't want to use the steamer at all, but you do need to keep the area completely moist. When you're turning your machine on, your rotations are going to be so that the brushes are going up. So on that side and on this side, the brushes are going up. So you can see I reversed the way I was using my tool, and up the throat. Décolleté, from when stimulating blood and lymph, you start where the armpit is, rotations across the décolleté to the sternum, then up the clavicle, and up the throat. Same way on the opposite side, switch your tool. So you're going toward the décolleté, and then you come up the throat and across the chin. When you're doing the cheeks, it's rotations up, cheeks, and I notice I reversed the brush. Okay. When you're on the forehead, eyebrow to hairline, eyebrow to hairline. So I'm going clockwise and counterclockwise on each side of her face. This can also be done manually if the client has too sensitive of skin for you to do it. You can use the petrissage circular finger frictions, because you're really grabbing the muscle and you're rotating in toward the sternum, across the clavicle, and then up the throat, across the chin, up the cheeks, into the nose area, and at the forehead. Notice my hands are going clockwise, counterclockwise. Okay, and then the same for brushing and or manual lymph stimulation.